I heard about the WGI Internship Program through the career fair.
It was a younger crowd, so I felt like I could really relate to them. They were able to really talk about some of the classes I've taken and how they can relate to the job, so I'm really excited to actually take some of that knowledge and bring it into something applicable.
I knew that I wouldn't be able to do this internship unless some kind of a housing stipend or housing was provided. So being able to stay at FAU was one of the biggest things that drew me to WGI.
I chose WGI because I really liked the multidisciplinary aspect of it. I just looked at the website and it looked like they had some really interesting projects, and the firm seemed to be growing and evolving, and it seemed like something I'd like to be a part of.
This was my chance to find out if I would actually be interested in doing something in engineering.
Just having finished my first year, I wasn't sure if I was going to know enough, but I have been able to contribute a lot and I'm learning so much.
A class that's really helped me so far with this internship is surveying, things like stationing and offsets and curves.
My advice to any intern coming into the program would be to stay open-minded and to not worry about making mistakes. As an intern, you're going to make a few mistakes and it's going to be okay. But there's always room for improvement, so be prepared to learn a lot.
I started knowing nothing about engineering, didn't know the difference between a water pipe or a sewer pipe on the ground. And throughout this summer, I've learned more than I thought was humanly possible in a few months.
The office environment has been really a great environment to be a part of.
Stay relaxed and don't be afraid to ask questions and get to know your boss and their bosses. Everybody's really talkative here and just wants to see you succeed.
We've had a lot of questions for them, and they don't act like we're bothering them, but rather they seem very interested in making sure that we really do understand what we're doing.
Say yes to everything, say yes to going in the field, to working in the office, to whatever opportunities come up, just go for it.
One of the projects I've worked on was with the Turnpike, and we've worked through cross-sections to the profile. It's definitely helped in learning more about the process of roadway design.
One of the projects I worked on was a field app for the surveyors. It interacts with the GPS locator on the phone, and it'll send the location to a database and transmit emergency and non-emergency updates to the project managers working in the office. I felt really privileged to work on something that the company could actually use day to day.
It's really neat when I get to work on a project in the field, then bring it into the office, work on it there. And so I get to see what kind of disconnects can occur between those two, so later if I'm in the field or in the office I can know how to not make those same mistakes.
After interning here, I think I'll be a lot better equipped than most of my peers.
I'm really looking forward to having this knowledge and then bring it into the actual classroom. I think I'll be a little more engaged.
The whole process that transportation engineering firms go through makes me excited to go back to school and to take some transportation classes where I might actually be able to see some of the connections to the real world.
I really look forward to school, I think, more because of this internship. I want to learn more so I can do more and possibly come back if you guys would have me.